at the lathe. We're ready to turn this flute. It's that C flute that we've been working on here. Alright, just checking it here. We got just a little bit of raw wood left on there. We're getting real close to where we need to be. We'll go ahead and knock that off. Go ahead and take this over to the bench, and we're going to clean off, not the top, we're going to leave that flat, but this back edge here has to be cleaned off. Okay, you can see that we've got quite a bit of wood left over here on the back side. There's two processes that I'll use in this here. One is I'll go ahead and use a round over bit or a bullnose bit, large one. This is probably about an inch, inch and an eighth, and I'll clean off a little bit of that, and then I'm going to put it in the vise and clean off the rest of it with a spoke shiv. It's all set. Cleaned off quite a bit of that there, and we'll take the spoke shave and we'll go ahead and clean off the rest of it. Okay, I'm here at the vise. We're going to go ahead and put the flute in here, and we're going to go ahead and put it up at a little angle, and we're going to clean off the rest of this here. Just a light bump on that there. This is a spoke shave, and we're going to just use that there to clean it up, and then some 80 grit sandpaper. Looking nice. So most of the sharp edges are off of there. That feels pretty rounded. We'll go ahead and turn it a quarter turn. And again, I make this look pretty easy. It takes a little bit of practice to get it where you know just what you're doing. And oh, it's almost, might not even have to sand that. I will. It needs it. I'm working my way around as I do this here, making sure that it's staying pretty close to round. Beautiful. When we're done with the spoke shave, we'll put that back up, and I've got a block of sandpaper that I use 80 grit. I start everything out with 80 grit to get it down to size, shape that I want, and we'll just clean this up. You keep moving as you're working your way around. And you're going to get a nice round bottom on that there. Beautiful. Quarter turn. Don't put your piece in and turn that vise too tight. You will crack your seam. And you got to start all over. Somebody want to ask me how I know? That's right. Beautiful. Yeah, just about done. And we'll take it back over and finish up the lathe turn. Alright, we've turned the flute and got it down to the size we wanted. I use my gauge to continually check to make sure that the wood is the same all the way down. I want my barrel to be even. Alrighty, we're ready to go ahead and mark this here. Each one of these flutes determined by the bore size, the length of the barrel, and that determines the fundamental note. We've got a C fundamental note. It seems to be a perfect C right now, so we're good to go. Alright, I use a straight edge in this curved edge here to go ahead and mark them, make sure they're on the center. Bring that up to my sound hole and adjust it until I'm looking good. We'll mark each one of them. And I'll use an awl to set the spot. And then we'll take them over to the drill press and drill them out. Okay, we're here at the drill press. I'm going to go ahead and use this little holder here to put the flute in to keep it somewhat straight. And there we go. Let's drill them out. Because I know they're going to be close to a 5/16 inch hole, which is what I've calculated them for, I'm going to go ahead and bore them out just a little bit more with a 1/4 inch bit. And we'll be pretty close to tuned on all of those. Just a little bit. We're going to burn them to kind of cauterize the edges. Okay? Back to a C. We can go ahead and burn these holes through. One of the things you can do is you can use your rod and go in and then just tilt it a little bit, and as long as the bottom part of the hole is opened up a little bit more, it'll actually sharpen out a little bit also. We're going to check it one more time. Just a little bit on each of them. Ever so slightly. Sorry about all that noise, but we're right on. That's perfect. We're within about maybe 2-3 cents on each of them, and this is tuned. So we're ready at this point here to go ahead and just clean up the end. Make sure that that's, I like to clean it up a little bit, sand it, and then at that point we're ready to go ahead and put a finish on this here.